Okay, let's jump straight into it. We're taking a deep dive today into Proverbs chapter 4.
Right. Wisdom literature.
Exactly. And this source, it really reads like a father talking directly to his son, passing on these, well, crucial life lessons.
It feels very personal, doesn't it? Ancient advice, but still potentially relevant.
That's what we want to explore. See how these instructions, these nuggets from the source, speak to us now.
And what's striking about chapter 4, particularly, is just how much weight it gives to getting wisdom. It's not just a suggestion.
No, it's presented as absolutely essential, supreme value, you could say.
That's the core theme, really, the incredible worth of wisdom and understanding.
So we'll unpack what the source says about, how to get it, what it offers.
And that stark contrast it draws between different ways to live.
Okay, so that opening command is pretty powerful. Get wisdom, get understanding.
It is, and then it hits you with, though it costs all you have, get understanding.
Wow. I mean, all you have, that's an intense level of commitment. What makes it worth that much, according to this text?
Well, the source implies it's not just head knowledge. It seems to be tied directly to, well, living, to life itself.
How so?
It says things like, lay hold of my words with all your heart, keep my commands and you will live. So it's about a full embrace.
Not just intellectual agreement.
Exactly, heart and soul kind of thing. And the promises attached are significant. Don't forsake wisdom, and she will protect you, love her, and she will watch over you.
I like that personification. Wisdom as a protector, a guardian.
It makes it feel active, relational almost.
And the benefits listed are quite appealing. It says wisdom will exalt you, honor you, even give you a garland of grace and a crown of splendor.
It paints this picture of a life marked by respect, maybe even beauty, and definitely length. The years of your life will be many.
So a solid path.
Yeah.
An upward trajectory, it sounds like.
It does, and the guidance gets practical. The text says, I guide you in the way of wisdom and lead you along straight paths.
Straight paths, meaning
Less stumbling, maybe. It says, your steps will not be hampered, and if you run, you will not stumble. Think about avoiding pitfalls, making smooth progress.
that makes sense. Avoiding those unnecessary trip-ups caused by, bad choices or just lack of clarity.
Right, but it requires effort. Hold on to instruction, do not let it go. Guard it well, for it is your life. It's active.
Okay, so we see the path of wisdom, clarity, progress, life, but then the chapter pivots pretty hard.
It does. There's a very strong warning. Do not set foot on the path of the wicked.
Or walk in the way of evil men. Avoid it, do not travel on it, turn from it. It's very directive.
Extremely. Avoidance is key there.
And the description of that other path, it's quite dark. It says they cannot sleep till they do evil. They're fueled by making others fall.
Yeah, they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. It sounds like a restless, destructive way to exist.
Really unsettled.
And compare that to the path of the just, guided by wisdom. It's described as being like the first gleam of dawn, shining ever brighter till the full light of day.
So increasing clarity, growing understanding.
Exactly. Whereas the way of the wicked is like deep darkness. They do not know what makes them stumble.
Just perpetual confusion. Tripping over things without even knowing why.
A really stark contrast. Light versus darkness, clarity versus confusion.
And this whole comparison, this choice, it seems to build towards what feels like the absolute core instruction of the chapter.
You mean above all else, guard your heart.
For it is the wellspring of life.
Yes.
That phrase really lands.
It feels like the absolute center point. In this context, the heart isn't just emotion, right? It's more like the core of your being.
Your will, your intentions, your thoughts. The command center.
Exactly. So calling it the wellspring of life means everything flows from there. It determines the whole course.
So guarding it means being incredibly careful about what goes in and what comes out.
Yeah, precisely. And the text gives specifics. Put away perversity from your mouth. Keep corrupt talk far from your lips. Guarding your speech.
Okay.
And then, practical navigation. Let your eyes look straight ahead. Make level paths for your feet. Do not swerve.
It's about focus, intention, not just drifting. Setting boundaries, making deliberate choices.
Yes. Staying on that firm path, keeping your foot from evil.
Wow. Okay, so wrapping up this deep dive then. Proverbs 4, according to this source, really isn't treating wisdom as optional. It's vital.
Essential. Worth everything. Something to be actively pursued and then guarded.
Right. It lays out this path of light, clarity, stability.
Fueled by holding on to instruction.
And contrasts it so sharply with that other path. The darkness, the confusion, the stumbling.
And it all really comes down to that intense focus on guarding the heart. That's presented as the absolute key.
Because it's the source, the wellspring, where life's direction comes from.
Exactly. Life and health flow from it, the text suggests.
So the final thought for you listening. How do these ancient instructions resonate today? This idea of valuing wisdom so highly, choosing your path carefully, and maybe most importantly, what does guarding your heart actually look like for you in your life right now?